Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, brothers, and sisters. This is episode 61 of the Blusterbay Challenge. Just 3 episodes to go, just 5 more vehicles. Now, I'm going to do something slightly different today. Or in this episode, I should say. In the last episode, I mentioned that the Scion FRS, the Toyota 86 and Toyota GT86 are indeed the same car, just marketed in different areas. Technically, I should be doing the Toyota 86 and GT86 in this episode, but they're exactly the same car, so I didn't really see any point in that. So, for now, I'm going to skip the Toyota 86. I'm going to come back to that in the next episode. We'll do the GT86 and the GT86 Rocket Bunny. So, without further ado, let's crack on. Having 2 Road D cars that are actually the very same car, just the different name, seemed very, very pointless in the same episode. So, that's my rationale behind splitting them like that. And being that the GT86 Rocket Bunny is the upgraded version of this, it makes sense to do them both together. Alright then, from the very back. Oh, very, very, very slow. On the first gear change there, and away we go. Oh, I was just thinking I haven't seen any caterhams yet, and there was a pair of them. Oh, push the caterham along. And we saw in the last episode the caterhams get utterly destroyed by the Toyotas and the Scion, and we will see the same again. Oh dear, it wasn't quite what I was thinking there. Nuno. Through we go, working our way through the field. As far as I know, the AI is still set to 100%. Would have liked to have set the 100% earlier, but decided to just go ahead and do it. Oh, I thought that was a bit late there, but that was okay. Boink. Ah! Ahmed pushing me along. Through to 4th. Oops. Now, one thing I don't know is whether there's any actual kind of engine differences or tuning differences that happen when this car gets shipped from Japan to Europe or North America. That I do not know, I'm afraid. Now there does seem to be bodywork differences. The was either the Scion or the 86 does seem to look a little different. Ow! To the GT86 for some reason. Or does it? That might be completely wrong. Here we go. Ooh, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, no. Oh, thank you, Wall. Thank you, Wall. It's not the driver aids keeping me on the straight and narrow. It's the walls. Back up to first. It's been a while since I've done last to first. I've done near the back end to near the front, but last to first, can't remember. Whoops, me not paying attention. Can't remember the last time I managed that. Now, I was going to actually look up what my quickest lap was in the Scion before doing this car, and I completely forgot, so never mind. It'll be interesting to see. I think the engine tone is a little different, but So, from what I understand, they are still the same car. And on we go. Crikey, already got 5 seconds over the next car. But then that happened with the Scion, and I was able to build a healthy lead pretty quickly. So plans for the next series are in the pipeline. They are getting ever closer. There is not going to be a gap in between the end of this series. Well, there might be maybe a day or so. There's nothing colossal between the end of this series and the beginning of the next, unless for whatever reason I'm prevented from recording. Which is unfortunately possible due to family commitments at the moment. It's easy for me to slot in these recordings as I can do them whenever I have a spare half an hour, and also if I need to disappear quickly, then I can do. It doesn't affect anybody else, unlike the commentaries, which is very sad that I've had to suspend them for I'd say for family reasons. However, these recordings can still continue, as like I say, there's no kind of preparation that is needed for these. As sort of fire up, record and go. And for this series there's no real, well, unless I've had an interruption in the middle of the episode, there's no editing that goes on afterwards. I just finish recording and bung it straight up, or schedule it. Like most YouTubers, I do my recordings in batches, so if I have a problem with the first recording, it tends to carry on through all of them. It was around about there, wasn't it? I think 254 I think I managed in the Scion. Oops, might bounce off the wall. That's in the similar kind of ballpark. But the commentaries, of course, they needed preparation. Obviously, the time of the event that I'm commentating for was sort of minimum an hour and a half. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love doing them. I hope to make a career out of it at a later date when I've got some more experience behind me, a bigger portfolio. No, well, I'll take a job now if a job came up, but yeah, I'm still very inexperienced. I've only been doing the commentaries since last May. At the time of recording, it is mid-February, so less than a year I've been doing the commentaries for, and since unfortunately my family situation, as I've mentioned, has meant I've had to step down from the commentaries for now. It is only a temporary situation. And the support that I've had from the community, from the Apex Online Racing folk, has been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And there we go. There's very little I can talk about for this particular car, same as it wasn't for the Scion, so I'm kind of waffling to fill the void, so to speak. It's an easy car to control, it's a road D, so it's particularly slow. There's those 3 Caterhams right behind the field. Look. That's soul destroying. Oops. 3 lonely Caterhams right at the back. There was only 1 Caterham in the Scion, so 1.4 up, yeah. When I think back to when I started this series, I didn't really envisage completing the series, if I'm honest. I just thought, I'll bung a few up, see what happens. But this is how I like to play Project Cars. This is how I like to play games with a lot of kind of character choice or a lot of choice in this particular area. I like to try all of them. Means I become master of none? Yes, granted. Whoops, that's the wall. Yes, true. Jack of all trades, master of none. I'll take that. But, as a family man, and anyone out there with children going to testify, it's very difficult to dedicate lots and lots of time to honing your skills and practicing to find those extra few tenths of a second. I'm not into fiddling with setups for cars, particularly with the way I play, trying all of them. There's no point. I mean, I'd spend far more time fiddling with setups than I would actually driving the cars. And that's not what I find fun. So I thoroughly enjoy driving all the cars. Even these little Road Ds. Some of them are more challenging than others. Regular followers of the series will testify to that. And same as I did last time around, I thank you for those that have followed the series beginning to end. You mad buggers. But I thank you very much. And even if you've only just found the series towards the end, or if you've cherry-picked which ones you want to see, certain episodes don't have cars in it you want to look at, which is absolutely fine, I thank you nonetheless. I make the content because I enjoy making the content, and I think that is how it should be done. I do the commentaries because I enjoy doing them. Oh, I did the commentaries because I enjoy doing them. Whoops! I was looking at the map there and it's going off course. Oh, come on, stay off the wall. Yeah. And there you go. My Project Cars life history. Oh, no. We got that all wrong. Yeah, easy to do. Being that you don't have to fight this car an awful lot, it's kind of easy to get complacent with it. That's going to be slower than I was on the Scion, but that's mainly because I wasn't particularly focused too much. There we go, 255.1, and as I had last time, considerably quicker than the other counterparts. There you go, so 109.5, 109.6 for the Toyota 86 and GT86. Scion there, 313. That's a pretty bad lap. I managed quicker than that. And the Caterham's miles behind at the back. Which is exactly what we had last time. Right, something a little bit more quick. It's the Rocky Bunny version. In the GT4 category. Now, I think this car is fictitious. I don't believe it exists. I could be wrong on that one. I don't honestly remember. I don't think it does, because I'm sure the Scion Rocky Bunny doesn't actually exist. Rocky Bunny is a tuning house, if I recall, or something along that kind of line. Lovely noise. Now, I could be wrong. This might actually exist, but I don't think it does. Either way, it sounds marvellous. Oh, I've got the gear change quite nicely there. Big old dump valve on it as well. Like the Scion Rocky Bunny. Oops. That's actually another Rocky Bunny I just clouted into. Oh. That was Naston that saved me hitting the wall. Thank you, Andrew McPherson. Scottish sounding name there. Oops. Oh, I don't know how that wasn't a cut there. I obviously managed to get a couple of wheels on the tarmac before hitting the grass. Now, so far I haven't been fighting this car too much, which is always nice. Oops. Ah! Sorry, Andrew. Rather squashed you then. Chasing after Marcel. Oops! I had to get out of that. The back end wasn't quite gripping up. Lovely. That dump valve sounds disproportionate to the car, but there we go. Whoops. Oh, managed to keep it out of the wall. Oh, turned in slightly too early there. Oh, well played, Marcel. Whoops. I was so dazzled by that overtake that I went off myself. Oh dear. I just looked away for a moment then and bounced off the wall. Lovely sounding car, this. Oh. On we go! Ah! Just slightly clipped him then as I came over the crest of the end of the bridge there. This is lovely. Enjoying this one. On we go. Nigel Teagues. Another Rocket Bunny. Whoops! How do you say that? Cohen Nasons? Oh, don't concentrate on the names. Oh, sorry. Submit a steward's inquiry afterwards. It's a little bit of slide in this, but it's manageable. Quite easy to catch the slide in most circumstances in this car. Now we've got a breakaway at the front there. Curious to know what that is. Not having it all my own way on this one, as I rather expected. I still don't really believe I'm good enough for 100% bots. The only cars that I've beaten the bots, convincingly in is the Road Ds. But there you have it. They are. I'm not being left behind. I'll give myself that. I'm not being left behind by them, which is always what I envisaged. I mean, if you look back at the very first videos I did, the go-kart ones, that was on 100%, and I got lapped. But then I left the field as mixed as opposed to same class. Oh, that was close. Oh, ow. Still going, still going. Go away, Nicholas Zinzus. Oh, a little bit too quick, I think. That's a Janetta. Such a great noise, even when it bounces off the rev limiter. Whoops, bit of air there. You get away with it more in the GT4s than you can with most other cars. Well, most other races. Oh, I should have gone down to third for that. On we go. Andrea Candini. Now, I'm told, I haven't particularly researched this, I'm told the GT4 field is not very balanced, so the reason why I have a runaway at the front is one car might be a bit OP compared to the rest. That's like how the Radical was able to blow away the Road A field, as we saw a few times. But then bot performance is not not always a clear indicator of how well balanced the car is. Sometimes it is, such as the Road D Caterhams. Oops! Ooh, that was close. That was needed the bridge wall. Oh dear! Too late! Too late! Too late! Oh! Whoa dear! Yeah, I was too late turning into that. Come on! Round you come. Whoa! Stefan Schmidt right behind me in a Mustang, I think. Oh! That was a big old clout for you, sir. Oh! And Andrea throwing his car into the wall there. Oh no! I've got a cat that's now in front of me. Hello, Munchy Cat! You haven't actually come to pester me in these recordings in a while. There's not sun in my eyes, there's a cat in front of me. Stay over there. No! Obviously you can't see the fact that my cat's in front of me. Hello, Munchy Cat. Hello. He's sat on my lap now. Oh, you keep nudging my hands. Oh, no, that's the wall. Yeah. Ah! Oh. I'm having to hold my elbows up so I don't smack the cat when I'm just trying to steer. Okay, now he's standing on the desk, which puts his tail right in front of my view. That's why I'm now randomly bouncing off the walls. I set one decent lap, I'll use that as my reference point. It's too late on that one. Took that far better last lap. Whoops. Oh, cat, come on. Give me a break here. Having a cat tail right in front of you is very distracting. Especially when it kind of nudges your hands. Why do you do this, cat? That's close. Whoa! Mustang right behind me again. That'll be the 302 boss. That's the one that exists in real life but not in this category. Whoops. Oh, now my dog's barking at something. Round we come. Come on. Come on. That'll do. It's like tough off the wall. That's okay. Oh, someone retired. Oh, he was already behind me when you retired. Third. I'll take that. Yeah, so 241. Oh, both Ginettas at the front. Both sub 240s. I might have got a little closer to that if it wasn't for a certain pussycat, but there we go. And that's the end of this episode. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.